13-2 right here at home. 7-3 on the road so far. Good recognition of the double. Tony Parker burns him, but that was good by Tim Duncan to right away let them know if you're going to, it's out of here.
Right, not holding on to the ball, getting rid of it as soon as the double team gets there.
Dallas Mavericks coming in with the longest winning streak right now in the NBA. It's 6 straight. David popped it away from Howard. Tim on the run with Tony Parker. How about it? Take it the distance, big guy. 4-0, make it 5-0 due to the Parker 3. 4 straight for the Mavericks after they missed their, or at least gave away their first 2 possessions. And Tim Duncan going by Juwan Howard, who went for the steal. Nice lob down low.
Yeah, great lob, and he's still able to get his shot up.
12.9. Numbers against Milwaukee. Usual solid numbers, 22 and 18.
But they need to make crepes for that man.
January 6th, 4 to 5, IHOP restaurant. He knows the real French toast.
Yeah, so do I. I'm a French toast connoisseur.
Are you? We'll give him a shot again with 8 separating the shot clock and the game clock. Duncan over Howard, using the window effectively. He wasn't going to go above the window, but once he got in the air, he realized that was his best chance.
That was his best chance.
Now Nowitzki against Antonio Daniels. The block is there. Charles Smith, Spider-Man got back. Spurs have the advantage. The lob. Moly grows from Tim Duncan. And we'll update you as well. Some of them out on the West Coast, though, so some that relate to the Spurs, the Portland-Sacramento matchup.
Are good. We talked about them early, and now there's 6 in the West. They've quietly snuck up on everybody. And what I've seen of him, I would expect him to work and get out of that.
Again, Eschmeyer on the nice penetration, the block by Tim Duncan. Over the last 10 games this month of December, he's averaged 22.2 per contest.
Those are pretty big numbers.
Tim Duncan finally with a touch, forcing his way home. Nowitzki can't keep up with him on the block. Spurs need to exploit it and can tie it up now.
Use Nowitzki.
Or even a good Adams apple, because an elbow's in that Adams apple when he's working there.
Oh, yeah, well, he just turned.
David's got 7 and 5. Parker the distance. Will he get the roll? No, but Tim Duncan's there to clean up. Spurs needed it.
But it's Parker's penetration that creates that opportunity. So you have to do your work early on defense. You can't lollygag and then try to finish up at the end.
2 more free throws for Tim Duncan, as Tim is 9 of 9 at the stripe in 12 fewer tries. 2-point ball game. Tim Duncan, nifty move around Dirk Nowitzki. They cleared out finally, and there wasn't a double.
Well,
Tim Duncan wanted it.
You used to laugh when you saw Dallas on your schedule. Now you cry.
Tim working against Nowitzki. Drop stepping partner. Off the window. Tough angle. Nowitzki, all of a sudden his body language tells you he's frustrated trying to cover.
Spurs have to really protect from in the 4th quarter is getting stagnant, putting the ball in Tim's hands every time down the floor, and everybody standing and watching.
Tim Duncan, as Nowitzki fell off it, was trying to pick up a charge, didn't get the call. Tim will take it, and now Tim Duncan with 25 to lead all scores.
He's the only guy that can be a clown like that.
He's hiding behind the cheerleaders now.
Takes his legs away. He has to go down and battle in the post every time.
The clear out. Can Tim tie it up? Yes. Close range, Tim Duncan. Now the mismatch inside, if he can get it to Tim Duncan. Tough to go over the top. Instead, Malik Rose. Wong Zhu got it, but Tim Duncan comes up with it. Staying at home, Tim Duncan just followed the play in.
With her patched up with a butterfly bandage, so he's available to return.
Tim Duncan with a good look. Got Nowitzki into the air. Gets the opportunity for the 3-point play. Nice over the top pass by Charles Smith.
For the 3-point play.
He's got it. The Spurs are down by only 2.
Dirk has to be careful here.
He's got 4 already. Tim Duncan does it again. Almost behind the glass. What a floater.
You can't afford to make that pass.
Was set for Duncan. The clear out for TD. Against Nowitzki. Got the contact. Gets it again. 5 on Nowitzki. Duncan to the line already with 36.
In that situation, in your Mavs player, step up. You have to make somebody else beat you. Tim Duncan will beat you. The man who came to trap has to get out. You can't hold that trap in the corner.
Huge possession for the Spurs. Duncan over Manning as he's hit on the wrist. Taking it upon himself to keep the Spurs in the game single-handedly.
He gets three-point plays continually.
Spurs back within one. Tim Duncan, a season-high 40 points. They want to find Tim Duncan to work on Howard. Flare out. Only 6 on the shot clock, though. Working past Howard. Duncan does it again. They let him go to his strong side. 1-point game.
That's just sick.
Tim Duncan asking for it against Juwan Howard. Blowing by Howard with the right hand. Got the roll. How tough was that shot? Spurs don't need a 3. They need to get it inside. Bowen running. Has the layup. Tim Duncan with a little give and go. And it didn't take long that possession to make it a 3-point game. Spurs up to 47%. But Dallas 55% from the field. And Tim, like everything else, gets it done. He's 12, make it 13 of 13 to the free throw line.
And get the ball back and hope that you can get 2 possessions.
Does it again. Matches his career best at 46 points. So the Spurs, Emily Groves almost double-dribbled. Terry Porter, Spurs need 3. Who's going to go? 8 left. Porter for the tie. Yes! It's all even! Tim Duncan looking for the seal down low on Juwan Howard. Good position to post up. Gets inside on the fall away. Tim Duncan's got a new career high. 48 points for TD. Spurs back within 2. Back to back. Will Duncan do it? You know where they want to go. Howard's all over him. The clear out for Tim Duncan. Right by Juwan Howard. The finger roll. It's all even. 50 on the button for Tim Duncan. Nowitzki trying to front him out of the play. Doesn't make any difference. Tim Duncan again inside. Count it! He'll go to the line looking for the 3-point play.
There's a one-man wrecking crew for 53, and if they don't double team him or something, he's going to have 55 next time down the floor.
Spurs with their first lead of overtime. Timeout, Dallas.
Bruce Bowen has a monumental task, but he's somebody who's up
It'll
to
be
it.
Nash instead, and he gets it done. 3-pointer with 0.6 of a second to play. If Finley wasn't available, it was going to be Nash, and Nash got the job done.